So we've been covering the Black Myth Wukong stuff lately, and we talked about the IGN hit piece that Rebekah Valentine wrote with a translator by the name of Khee Hoon Chan. And this whole article is just a complete mess. We've already covered it. It had a lot of mistranslation issues. It tried to say that Game Science as a company was sexist and misogynistic and just basically all this BS that backfired on IGN. We know the truth now. Black Myth Wukong is selling like hotcakes, over 10 million units. It's trending literally worldwide, and it's all because of the Streisand effect. All these wokies wanted to try to cancel this game, and Rebekah Valentine and Chan's article was a huge hit piece on it. They hoped that this would cancel the game, and it backfired. Well, some stuff is coming out about Chan now, and it is very disturbing. But it doesn't surprise me at the same time, because a lot of these political activists that are involved in the gaming industry, they hate gamers. And this is going around. This was talked about the last couple days. I'm just now finally able to talk about it. But apparently there's tweets out there of them hating on white people. Why does this not surprise me? It's the age-old song. It's a tale oldest time that Beauty and the Beast says, right? Now, Smash JT actually made a video talking about this as well, which is actually really well done and exposes Khee Hoon Chan as a full mask-off, unhinged, progressive, woke lunatic. Let's look at just a quick snippet.
Khee Hoon Chan attempted to destroy the game's reputation before its release. But no, the tables have turned dramatically, with Black Myth Wukong just recently announcing that they have sold over 10 million copies.
That's called the Streisand effect, by the way. It's definitely a huge backfire. Anytime these wokies try to get a game canceled, it just adds to the fire, man. It's amazing how good a game like Black Myth Wukong is doing. And I don't even think it's that great of a game. It's, I've played thousands of games like it, but hey, when you go woke, you go broke, and you cause everything else to get rich, right?
In less than 3 days since launch? That is like almost unheard of. I think Grand Theft Auto might have surpassed it with 11 million in that amount of time, but this is up there with some of the top selling, fastest selling games in the history of gaming. How did Khee Hoon Chan respond to all of this success? Well, about as unhinged as you could expect it to be. Before I dive too far into the tweets from Khee Hoon Chan, there's an article that is extremely relevant for finding out more information as far as the background and perspective of this individual and why they are so jaded when it comes to gaming journalism.
So if you guys go and check out Smash's video, I don't want to watch the whole thing. He exposes Chan, and we've seen other people coming out and talking about it, especially this article from the Park Place. Honestly, it's pretty wild to think that there's people like this everywhere on the internet. Everywhere. They all hate us, guys. Why do they work for an industry where they hate all of us? It makes no sense. Do they want to try to convert us to their woke ideologies? No clue. But here's their response to Black Myth Wukong doing good. They said, "I'm so fucking pissed off. This has gone too far. Don't play Black Myth Wukong. If you must, go and pirate it. If you enjoy it, I do not want to know it. Fuck Game Science and all the grifters who are doing this to one of my favorite people in the industry. This is not going to do you, IGN, Rebekah Valentine, any fucking favors." So right at the gate, a nuclear meltdown, calling for people to not play it and encouraging piracy of this game. Legitimate piracy. And we should know, again, why do all these wokies have crap, poop, shit, balls, weird feces and sexual usernames? They're at crapstacular. How are you meant to be taken seriously and professionally in an industry amongst your peers? If I was a development company and you applied for a job as a journalist or a web designer or anything in the gaming industry, I would laugh you right out of the building for having a username called Crapstacular. Show some professionalism. Holy crap. And of course, you got the Free Palestine, and they probably have their pronouns in the bio, but they're flat out saying pirate this game. That's how unhinged they are at this point. And they don't even want to know if you enjoy the game. They're like, don't tell me. They're this butthurt over Black Myth Wukong at this point in time. Wow. You can see, here's some previous tweets. This one's from January. And they said, white gamers have zero nuance, zero understanding of the world, and it'll forever be like this because the world bends over to meet their expectations. And if they're upset, they just scream at their targets until everything works miraculously in their favor. And the irony in this is that Rebekah Valentine's fucking white. Chan's friend is white. Mercante's their friend. She's white. Nick Calandra's white. And they all hate white people. It's so fucking weird. And they get all this weird woke ideology from their professors, guys. They literally go to school and learn critical race theory and learn how to hate the colonizers and hate all men, and all men are enemies. This is what they're literally taught. And these are the people that are going to be teaching the children of the children and the children's children. And it's this whole nonsense that needs to be stopped. Woke nonsense is not good. Saying bad things about white people and running back months, weeks, years later and having to go under protected tweets is only exposing yourself. If you're going to say something, at least own up to it. Don't be a little bitch. But on this point, you can just see how deranged this individual is. Over video games. Do I hate white people? Yes. And if you're a friend, you'll understand why this is never personal. I hate white privilege so much. Their ability to scream reverse racism when faced with a tiny bit of criticism. The world revolves around them, even in Singapore, every day. Chan's a fucking lunatic, guys. Chan is a fucking lunatic. I mean, they're enraged. I would be enraged too if Black Myth Wukong and your hit piece on it failed. You can see almost 2,500,000 all time, 24-hour peaks. Look at this. These are great, stellar numbers. Again, for a game that I didn't even fucking know about until this IGN hit piece came out that was full of crap, selling over 10 million fucking copies. But no, we got this guy, Chan, just being absurd over a video game. These are the people that are writing articles for you guys. These are the people that control the narrative. And when they can't control the narrative, when games that they don't like do good, they throw fits. That's how they also interact with other people. If it's a YouTube channel like myself or a journalist that's not woke, that doesn't go along their narratives, we're right-wing grifters. Right-wing grifters. Yeah. As I stutter, because it's just so frustrating to have to deal with the lack of common sense, common etiquette, this logic overall when it comes to these people. They are deranged. I've never seen one person from any of the gaming industry this year so far that has not come across as deranged. What is going on with video game journalism, everybody? It's like they want to hate games and gamers. Why are you in the gaming industry? Why are you writing about video games? Go write about celebrity news, celebrity gossip. Go do movies. Go do something, anything. If you hate your core demographic, if you hate your consumer so much to the fact where you want to shape and mold their stuff, and if they don't comply with your narrative, you're going to attack them and call them bigots and racist and stuff, what are you doing with your life? And it's not me crying about, oh, people with color and gays and stuff. No, it's the videos that I make talking about this. The videos I make talking about anti-woke stuff. It's calling out the behavior of individuals from Kotaku, from IGN, from PC Gamer, you name it. People like Chan, people like Valentine, Mercante, Calandra, you name it. These people are the ones that are sick in the freaking head, that are attacking gamers, that are writing the true hateful stuff, and they're labeling anybody that calls it out. Anybody that's not in their echo chamber, they're labeling them grifters. They're labeling them unhinged and obsessed, and they do not like criticism. That's why they hide behind protected tweets. They don't like when stuff backfires on them because they all go into hiding and they instantly play the victim. Then they threaten legal action and they call for defamation, all this stuff. These guys are a whole bunch of fucking fags, if I'm going to be completely and utterly honest. And looking at Chan and how unhinged they got on these tweets that show how they really feel about white people, oof, that's kind of scary to think that these are the people in control of the narrative. Let me know what you guys think. Subscribe if you're brand new. I'll see you on the next one. Thank you for watching.